Let's roll our wheel for this. Don't forget to do your Monday mistakes or whatever you wanted to call that.
Yeah.
Get your list out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Completely forgot because I got discombobulated.
And I'll make you some haikus.
Next time there's a limerick, tell me the story's only 3 seconds long so I can respin.
It wasn't 3 seconds long.
Last week, we're going to do this Monday corrections. It's a new thing we're going to do because we do make a lot of mistakes and I can't catch them all. But the previous weeks I make a statement. I just wanted to correct the record. I previously called Kid Rock's music as pleasant as finding a condom on a rainy sidewalk. I apologize. What I intended to say was that Kids Rock music is as pleasant as finding a used condom on a rainy sidewalk. I apologize for any confusion that may have caused. Let's get on to this day in history.
I thought you had another one. Is that the only correction from all of last week?
Well, I'm only going to read one correction a day. I can't correct the whole record all at once.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Would you like to hear another one?
No, it's okay. I just thought you were going to read like a list of things. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. That was... No. There could be more. It depends on how inspired I am to correct things. This day in history, as I scrambled and never found it. I had an idea, but I never really got to investigate it.
You have Facebook open, right? Segment. So you can have it loaded?
Yeah.
They just sent you the video.
Facebook. Yeah, no, 10 or 12 minutes from now, it should be loaded. Have you on the clock, Facebook? We're watching Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. 1295 in this day in history, Mahmud Ghazan, the most prominent of the Khans, a Mughal dynasty, was formally enthroned. Congratulations to him. Get him a cake. 1793, Stephen Austin was born in Virginia. Who's Stephen Austin? He's a guy Austin, Texas is named after. The founder of the principal settlements of English-speaking people in Texas in the 1820s, when the territory was still part of Mexico. He was born in Virginia, and he said, it sucks here. And then he went to Texas. He is the namesake of Texas state capital. And back then it was called Tejas, and it was part of Mexico. 1793, Olympia de Gosses, a French social reformer considered one of the world's first feminists, was executed for her political views during the French Revolution. Probably executed by the royals, I would guess, since he was a social reformer, not one of these people going, everything's just fine. 1903, Walker Evans, whose best-known photographs show quotidian American life during the second quarter of the 20th century, was born in St. Louis, Missouri. 1903, influenced by Philippe Bonao Varilla and U.S. interests, a revolutionary junta proclaimed Panamanian independence in Colombia. Can't we just tell the truth? The United States wanted to own the Panama Canal, right? So they couldn't own the Panama Canal, which was completely surrounded by a country called Colombia, right? They decided, hey, Panama, you can be a country. Yeah, so Panama broke free from Colombia, and the United States had full control of it for basically until this day, really. I mean, even though we gave control to Panama, it became more of it's still a military outpost, right? It's still a military outpost for Americans, Panama City. 1912, the Bulgarian siege of Adrianople began, the major event of the First Balkan War. 1916, Eugene O'Neill made his New York City debut with a one-act play, Bound East for Cardiff. I believe it's got to be Wales, right? Is there another Cardiff? Probably.
Cardiff, Wales. Yeah, that's the only one I know.
There's one in California, but I think it's called Cardiff by the Sea, which is a totally different name. 1949, Anna Wintour, who, as the longtime editor of American Vogue, became one of the... It's her birthday. Happy birthday. She was born in London, England. She was the editor of a magazine for fashion called Vogue, if you've ever purchased that or looked at it. Magazines are a thing that used to exist. 1956, the film The Wizard of Oz aired on television for the first time. It was seen by an estimated 45 million viewers. It repeated airings in TV helped make the movie an enduring classic. And if you didn't have a color
Who is that
TV,
girl I see?
I remember the first time I saw Wizard of Oz on a color TV, and it blew my mind because the first 5 times I saw it was on a black and white TV, and I had no idea that when she got to Oz, it turned into color. I had no idea. I just looked at the TV, I said, "Wow."
In your brain.
Yeah, black and white. Yeah, black and white doesn't mean shit. I mean, color movie doesn't mean shit if your TV can't process it. 1973, Midnight Train to Georgia by Gladys Knight and the Pips topped the Billboard Hot 100. There's your Rocktober moment, even though it's November. Midnight Train to Georgia, Gladys Knight and the Pips, and Midnight Train. Why? I mean, seriously, you get on a train at midnight, man. Your life is, oh God, who got to sleep on a train? 1978, Dominica achieved full independence with Patrick Rowland John as his first prime minister because he had 3 names. You can call him any of those. Or you could call him Pat Roll John. That was his little quick nickname. 1992, Democratic politician Carol Moseley Braun became the first African-American woman elected to the United States Senate from Illinois. We don't even want to tell you what state of. Oh, nice biography. 1998, Bob Kane died in Los Angeles. He created the comic book characters Batman and Robin. Yep, both of them, not just one of them. 1998, the Chinese government announced the discovery of a previously unknown segment of the Great Wall of China, which is identified in Ningxia. And that's actually, you cannot see the Great Wall of China from space. That's just a bunch of horse crap invented by the Chinese. 2014, One World Trade Center, which you also can't see from outer space, opened in New York City. It replaced the World Trade Center, which was destroyed 13 years before in New York City.
Even.
Yeah, 13 years, almost 30 years have they cleared. Probably still a lot of bits of people underneath it, you would think, right? They couldn't have covered everything. Horrible tragedy. 2016, the Cubs, speaking of tragedy, the Cubs won the World Series for the first time in 108 years, overcoming a 3-1 deficit against the poor Cleveland Indians, who aren't even called the Cleveland Indians anymore. They're called the Cleveland Guardians. 2024, American producer and composer Quincy Jones, 91. You know what Quincy Jones was? Well, I don't know what to tell you. He worked with many biggest names, jazz, R&B, and pop. Of course, Michael Jackson's Thriller was his big thing. Quincy Jones, a musician in his own right, played on a lot of people's jazz records. 1957, Laika launched into space, the first dog into space. Yeah, that's right. On this day, 1957, what the heck? Our featured event. Yes, that's our featured event. November 3rd, 1957, Laika, L-A-I-K-A. I think that's Laika or Laika. I think it's Laika. A stray dog picked up by the Soviet spaceflight program became the first living creature to be launched into space and orbit Earth. And don't forget all the fleas that were getting to go into space too. Don't forget that part. So although they never left Earth's orbit, I don't really consider that leaving, getting the hell out of, getting the fuck out of Dodge, as they say. You're still not escaping. We didn't have probably the rocket capacity, maybe. I don't know. Either way, the first dog in space. Dogs in space.
Space.
Our featured biography. You got to know the Muppets show to know that one. They had a show called Pigs in Space, which is pretty good. Henry Matisse. The Muppet Show is a lot ahead of its time. Pigs in Space was quite funny. Henry Matisse, French artist, whose birthday is today. Oh, hell no, it's his death day. His birthday is December 31st. Died. He was born on December 31st, 1869. Got to be 84. He died in 1954. Almost got to be during my lifetime. He died in Nice, France. Other birthdays today. Let's run ahead here. Charles Bronson, American actor, born 1921 to be 104. Charles Bronson, he always had this look on his face. If you ever go see Magnificent Seven, is a great Charles Bronson movie, or Death Wish, where he just blows away bad guys.
The original, because I think they remade that film at some point.
Yeah, common ordinary citizen who suffers a horrible attack to his family and decides, I'm going to kill scumbags for the rest of this movie. And that's what he does. 1933, Amartya Sen, Indian economist, was born. 1949, Anna Whitnall, British editor, was born. Also the same day, Larry Holmes, American boxer, born in 1949, almost retired undefeated, but he did something stupid and he fought Michael Spinks, who was going up a weight class, and he lost to Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks was not that great of a fighter, at least as a heavyweight, because when Michael Spinks fought Mike Tyson, I think the fight lasted 37 seconds. It was over. It was like over in the first round. It was like, there's the fight. Ding, he's done. That was it. People paid a lot of money for pay-per-view to watch Michael Spinks get knocked flat.
That's tragic.
Oh, I think I would have lasted longer in the ring than Michael Spinks against Mike Tyson, because I'd have been running around the ring and get away from him. So I would have lasted a lot longer. Anyway, 1952, Roseanne Barr is born, so it's her birthday along with Larry Holmes. She was not a heavyweight champion, although she did try. But
she did try.
Let's see if my messenger is going to load here. Yikes! I got to log off. Yikes!
You're gonna get canceled. You're canceled. You're done.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this on my phone. Let me see if I can get it real quick. I have to switch accounts. I have 2 accounts. 3 accounts, actually. Don't tell anybody.
I also have multiple accounts. I have one for the show, one for my yoga, one private stuff, private account.
Well, I'm talking about Facebook accounts. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Facebook too.
Oh, okay. All right, National Day today. We got Job Action Day. So I'm thinking about looking for a job, but I still haven't taken my vacation. I want to take a vacation and get a job because my eye thing. I had to not take a vacation because I had to keep seeing a doctor. So now my eye's somewhat better. I'm thinking about taking a vacation. I didn't want to miss my kids' birthdays either, so that was that. So now that's over, I might be thinking about a vacation. So job action might have to wait for me. It's National Housewives Day. Nothing about National House Husbands, but I guess maybe there's a day for them too. But if you're married to your house, you're a housewife, right? Isn't that what that means?
I wish it was that easy. No? I'm pretty sure it's for celebrating all those people who do housework and they don't get paid for it. That's for sure, right? Definitely don't get paid for it.
Still trying to log on here because internet doesn't like me. We can close National Day calendar. I mean, we can close on this day. Other national days are... Oh, that's not it either. Huh? That's not cool. Try it again. Otherwise, I'm just going to look in my phone. And it's National Sandwich Day. National Sandwich. Everybody loves a sandwich. It's quick, easy food. You can put anything in it. Eat all your calories in one day from a sandwich, really. And it's National Broadcast Traffic Professionals Day. And I will watch the video you sent me on my phone because I'm giving up on my computer working any faster than it already is. So that's it. Those are your days. That's everything. This is your mispronunciation, your limericks, your stories about cops being dishonest, and everything else for Mucking Fun Day. Monday, November 3rd, 2025 on Before Sandwich.
Before Sandwich. Delicious.
Yes.
Of course.
Delicious sandwich.
I have your haikus here. Let's go ahead and read them.
Okay.
First, heart in the void. Wings of silence wrap her tight. Stars cradle her soul. That's about Leica, our face dog. Trailblazer of hope. Okay. Carol stands with strength and pride. Voices rise like dawn for our first black woman senator, which is way too late.
Carol Mosley Braun.
In soft morning light, household rhythms weave and hum. Love in every task. That's for your housewives, which I'm sure they love doing chores, just like everyone else does.
Hey, Sorry,
okay,
Homer.
there's no International UN Days today, but yesterday was End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists, so make sure that you're protecting those journalists from crimes. Killing a journalist is a war crime, okay? And if you do that, you're guilty. Damn you.
Yeah. Tell Putin.